Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to loan to Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, so we're getting a lovely little break off this 382 at the moment. Now I am on holiday this week, so I'm on my laptop, so the quality is a bit poor. I do apologise. But yeah, we're getting a lovely little bounce off the 382. We didn't quite meet the bear flag target, which was around about 40k on this 050 fib retracement. Now obviously it is a target if you do start to roll here and come down. I would imagine, you know, these are your support levels that you want to hold. But what Bitcoin's doing right now is really bullish because you're holding the 20 EMA. Okay, you're beginning to hold that support, which is really good on any time frame. Like I said to you, you start to hold that, break back above, you know, you're in an uptrend basically, and right now you're confirming an uptrend on the daily because you're holding the key level support. Okay, now this is a key level resistance just here, which is this ascending level resistance. Like I said to you, okay, this high just here was a key level resistance just there. We were failing to close above. You see that we failed to close above it, and at that point we got rejected, come back down for support to have another go at the key resistance. And you can see that once we do come up and break that key level resistance just there and start to close above, you know, for me, you will be confirming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, you know, and I was talking about this pattern as you was approaching this level of resistance, potential resistance, failing to get through it, you're going to come back, you're going to create the right shoulder just there. It gives you a breakout target as well. I'll show you that breakout target for those that are new to the channel. From here to here would be your breakout target, from there to there, and you can see, you know, wherever you do start to break out here for Bitcoin, and this bullish continuation that you've got on the cards right now, you can see you're pretty much up there around about 53k, and with that you would be confirming the break of this high, this key high as well. Okay, so you're putting in a new impulsive break target, because what you're doing, you retrace to this high really impulsively. You've retraced back to this high, to this low, sorry, you know, because you broke impulsively here, you've corrected, and right now you build up the momentum to come up and attack this high once more. So if you start to break that high, you're going to actually be in a 1618 target, which I'm going to show you, which is a bit of confluence to this breakout target of this impulsive wave basically. Let me got that right on the wick for you just there. You can see, look, you're pretty much on the 1618 at 53,418 to be exact. So that will be a key level resistance for me moving forward for Bitcoin. Okay, so that's a technical break target that I do think that you're trying to get to, but you can see what you're doing right there. You really are breaking impulsively, and you're actually breaking that high as well. Okay, so that might be a key level resistance. You might not necessarily get to the 53, because you might run into that just there and do exactly what you've done here, where you run into the swing high, okay, as resistance, and then start to retrace, and again potentially putting some kind of big ABC before continuation right there, and it would be mirroring this fractal that we've been keeping an eye on for Bitcoin here, okay, that we did last summer when everyone was really bearish and thinking we was in a bear market. Like I said to you, there's no bear market structure here at the moment. I've not seen it. All I'm seeing is corrective structure at the moment. We're not completely out of the woods. You know, if we start to roll here, there's a bit of a fake out, and we start to sweep these lows, then yeah, you know, you're rolling and you're putting a deeper correction right there. But it's all about the retracements that give the game away. You know, it's all about retracements, and it was the same in the summer, because we lowballed out here, and I said to you, look, when you break out, you broke that high, and you're an impulsive break target, and we did. We met the 1618 like a boss, okay, and we came up resistance, fell back to support, pretty much like what we're doing now, and we're looking to come to the 1618, which is there. Okay, now we traded all this together. This 1618 was met like a boss, and at that point we put an ABC. Now potentially just here we might be mirroring this fractal, like I said to you, come up here into that resistance, pretty much where that high is, ABC, and it's at that point here is the most important pot for Bitcoin. If we roll and we come back down and retest these lows, you can see you're creating a dead cat bounce scenario here, and you've got this depleting buying trend, and this was and is a bear market. Okay, we're not getting that yet. So for me, this is a correction, just like this was a correction, and right now you're looking to impulse, break and retrace, okay, potentially mirroring this fractal like I've shown you last week. Absolutely mirroring it, isn't it? I'll drop it in for you right now. For those of you who've not seen it, from there to there, we're absolutely mirroring it. So if I sort of drop that on the low just there, you can see, if I drop that just there, so it's on the thing, you can see we're putting this kind of violent V-shaped recovery. Just there we've got that resistance, fell back into support. Look at this wick just there. Where's that gone? Look at this wick just there. You came up here, look, on that high just there, and then you came back, and where did you find support? Pretty much where you found support there. You began to break out, you came back to another key level support, which is potentially a swing high, and then you broke out again. At that point, look, you're up there, that 53k, where you began to put in, this is a little bit extended to be honest with you, where you began to put in that ABC correction right there. So it's a little bit of a cheat sheet at the minute. You know, at the minute it is playing out, so we can't ignore it. You know, potentially Bitcoin starts to come up and then falls back into the buy and go to the beach signal like that. Okay, so come up impulsively, fall back into the buy and go to the beach, because you can see you've not quite formed it just yet, where the 20 crosses the 55, get that beautiful little signal, fall back into support, golden entry point to ride it up, break the highs, and you will be looking at a monster trade off that 20 EMA just there. I think off that 20 EMA, it was roughly a lovely little long up of around about 28%, isn't it? Which is amazing, for Bitcoin. So, it is kind of mirroring this fractal at the moment that we broke out here. Everyone was really bearish. Boom, V-shape. Look at that. It's a V-shape, violent recovery just there. Into the 20, down to the 382. Up almost, well, it's above the 55, back down into the 20 and the 382 fib retracement as well. Very, very strong. Now, obviously, to validate this, all Bitcoin has to do right now is come up and break this high. You break this high, boom, you're on that target. You've got your inverse head and shoulders pattern like that. You're breaking out, hold back test, boom, you've got a lovely little trade. And at that point, you meet the technical target, come with your ABC, continuation. Failing that, if you start to come down and you retest that, boom, there's your bear market confirmation, okay? That's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, and thank you for your support. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Bye-bye.